blessings be upon his noble Prophet Muhammad and his companions and descendants and followers. I have a little bit of sensitivity, a sensitive issue, which is about a year and a half ago, I saw a YouTube video that you appear in, but at the end of the video, there is someone whom his face doesn't appear, putting the Quran on his lap and bringing a dog licking the Quran. Have you seen this?
I think so.
You think so? I really know that you will not lie to us. Is it you who did that?
I made that movie, yes.
You made the movie?
Yes, together with someone.
Okay, together with someone. So you made this person take the Quran and you made the dog lick the Quran.
Well, he did not lick the Quran, but he was in the close. And we did that, let me explain that to you, to show that it's just a book. The Bible, you can do the same with. We did the same with. Because the Bible is just a book, which is in the house, it's on the ground sometimes, it's on the couch, whatever. And there are animals in the house and it walks like that. And we want to make clear, the Bible or the Quran are just books. No more, no less. So that's why that was there.
No, but when I see a book respected by some people and loved by some people, and even if I don't believe in it, I shouldn't actually intimidate those people and provoke them by bringing an animal that those people don't see as a clean animal and make it lick or come close to their book. So it is really very I'm not really happy to sit with someone right now who tried or who meant to provoke me and provoke my people. It's really, I'm sorry to say, it's even disgusting. I really don't like what you did, and I don't think that I will continue this interview unless you apologize to all the Muslims for doing this and for trying to provoke them.
Well, I started with some explanation about what we can think about God. Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think that I am willing to continue in a dialogue with someone who doesn't respect me and doesn't respect my book. Even if you don't believe in it, you have the right not to believe in it. I don't believe in the Bible, by the way, but at the same time, I won't bring the Bible and bring a pig or a monkey or a dog or any animal and make it insulted.
Just a minute, we have seen that lots of Bibles have been burned by Muslims. And I don't even talk about
this. Is wrong. This is wrong.
This is true.
And I won't sit with those Muslims, actually, because they are not respectable people who do this.
But what we better can do, I think, is to talk about the points which are important.
I am not willing to sit and continue this dialogue with you unless you apologize for all Muslims for insulting their book.
Well, it's only the freedom of speech that we use to have a conversation.
And it's my freedom of speech also not to continue this interview with you unless you apologize.
But then I asked, why did you invite me to come?
Because I didn't invite you.
Oh, yes.
You asked for this interview.
No. I received an email from Jacob Long, and he said, well, Fadel is here, and can we talk, can we make a discussion? Well, I said, all right, that's what happened.
You can sit with Jacob then, but not with me. Okay. I am not willing to continue this interview until you apologize for insulting Muslims and insulting their book.
Well, it was only to start a discussion, and I have had a lot of discussion, but actually you are the first one who makes such a point of it. Anyway, we see the same insults to Christians. I can mention a lot of things.
When an Egyptian did this and insulted the Bible in Egypt, within 1 hour I was on national TV saying that this man is wrong and he violated the Quran because he shouldn't have done that.
Anyway, we are not in Egypt, we are in the Netherlands, and the film is about 2 years old now, so why not talk about it before? And why not say before? Because I asked Jacob, where shall we talk about? I gave you full opportunity to talk about whatever you want. I didn't hear this point. Otherwise I had taken another approach.
I'm sorry, I can't continue this interview. I'm not willing even to sit with you or see you again unless you apologize for insulting us and insulting our
Then we can only stop with the interview.
That's it.
That's jammer.
Thank you very much.
It's jammer that it's a pity that you stopped the interview, because I would like to discuss the
I didn't even start the interview. It is you who intimidated us and insulted us and you're not even willing to apologize for a mistake, a big mistake, and a crime that you did actually,
Yeah,
inciting hatred between people.
And that's very good what you mentioned there, because it's totally not the point. There is a long history of 1400 years of war, jihad. 270 million people have died, have been murdered by Muslims in the conquering of all kinds of countries. And then you make a point of this. Well, let's have that point then first, if we talk about violence.
I'm not going to continue unless you apologize.
No, because it's not in balance. You started with 1400 years jihad. You conquered 75.
I'm not even going to be dragged to answer any of these points unless you apologize, or I'm ending this interview.
Yeah, well, we have ended it yet because you said that you wouldn't carry on.
Okay.
So maybe Jacob wants to take his place because you invited me, and I want to have a good discussion. That's where I came for.
We're inviting you to make an apology.
No, because I want to discuss about the content of this this text. We were talking about who is God, and then we go to in some detail, whatever. I can bring up a lot against it. We have on the one hand 270 million people murdered in 1400 years history of the Islam, and then you make a point of a movie what is made. Yeah, well, then you cannot discuss, and that's a pity, because I like to have a very good discussion about who is God. That's the main point.
But Mr. Kok, you say it's not in balance. I mean, that was your remark.
Yeah, right.
So you mean to balance that with murdering 250 million Muslims?
No, what I say is when Fadel doesn't want to discuss because of what he mentioned, that's his right, of course. Then I say, well, look first at the start, where it starts. It starts with Muhammad, who ordered to conquer the whole world in the Caliphate. In that struggle, in the jihad, have been murdered 270 million people. And then we have to discuss that first. But I don't want even to go there, because
I just want to explain one thing to you guys. Excuse me. What I did now is an obligation on me by the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Almighty, told us in the Quran that if you see the word of Allah, the book of Allah, make fun of it, don't sit with those people, because you will then be like them.
Okay.
And we shouldn't accept that.
So then you can talk, but maybe someone else can talk.